Hello everyone, it's Haley. Welcome to my first market vlog of 2025. Stay until the end to see a market recap of my experience and everything I sold, including prices, expenses, and my overall profits. So let's get on with the video. Here is the booth setup. Do you want to say hello? We are at the market. We set up in like 10 minutes maybe. And we got here 10 minutes late for our check-in time. But I was like, it doesn't take us that long to set up. We were originally supposed to check in at 9:30. It starts at 12. So I was like, we'd be sitting here for hours. She let me check in at 10:30 instead. But it is now 11 o'clock. We have an hour until the market starts, and I'm going to continue crocheting Cater the Dragon. If you saw in my market prep video, you know that was the last thing I was making, so this is my progress so far. I also have the ears and horns made, and then I have to make the legs and sew everything together. Hopefully I can get that done before the market starts, and then work on some smaller things like axolotls or these little like ducks slash chicks. They wanted to know the prices beforehand, so I tried to stick closely with what I had. There might be like $5 differences because the pumpkins and the ghosts are things. I had never made those before, so I didn't really know, so I just estimated. Yeah. Hi. Good, how are you?
I'm good. Can I get one of the pieces?
Sure. Okay, I'm trying to move this dragon out of the way. But I have made 2 sales so far. It is, what time is it? I'll put the time on the screen. The first thing I sold was a bee for $5, and so it hasn't even started yet. Oh, nice. Oh, also my notebook. The first thing I sold was a bee for $5. Then I sold a squid and a duck, so that was $40 total. The duck was like the little snuggler. People have been paying with cash, so I'm a little scared about that because I don't have any change now. So hopefully either people pay with like fives or Venmo and Cash App, and I don't have to give back change. Having issues with this shipment. I haven't done an update in a while. Our friends showed up. That was fun. It's funny because we both went to the bathroom at the same time. And I heard someone say, hi. And I was like, who was saying hi to me? And it was our friends. So I just walked them to the booth. And then, this is the catastrophe. This yarn keeps getting stuck. It's a love-hate relationship with chenille yarn because I like how it looks. It's just, I probably should have just used acrylic to sew stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely, yeah. Did I even bring that yarn with me? Didn't. I might not be able to finish this then, because this is not gonna work. I kind of want to put on this thing to shield me, but I figured I would be too hot with it on. Yeah, so that fans. I have to put my hair up. This is not. Okay, there it goes. I didn't have a hair tie, so I used yarn. So let's go over. Oh, this is a pocket in there. I didn't even know that. Hopefully you can hear. I don't know what I last told you I sold, but our friends bought a pumpkin. I sold the chick with the little hat on it. I sold a ghost, another octo, and another chicken. No. Did I sell 2 chickens? I didn't write it down if I did. I sold 2 chickens, right? I didn't write it down that I sold 2. When did I sell a chicken? Like, I sold one just now. But I sold one
like your first one.
It had to be like my 3rd one then, so I definitely sold the bee first. You can hear the music, obviously. I don't think I mentioned that it's a barbecue thing. Barbecue competition. I want to try the one that's the best, but we already ate, so I don't really want to eat anything else. Maybe a snack. And if you can't tell, I'm sunburned. That's why I'm wearing this. It's hot, but I don't want to get burned anymore. And I've met a few people that crochet. So it's nice meeting people that have similar hobbies and encouraging them to try, because a lot of people like crochet blankets and hats and stuff, and they think that stuffed animals would be too hard, but it's actually not as hard as it looks. The chickens and the octos are really easy, and then it just takes practice learning how to sew the pieces on and stuff. There was this lady we talked to for like 30 minutes. Oh wait, I have a fan. Got a free fan. I already said that. There was this lady I was talking to for like 30 minutes about crochet and her grandkids mostly. What time is it, like 3:30? 3:20? So we have 38 minutes left. Are there any good books?
With DVDs.
Oh, that's cool. You may have expected to see a part 2 of my market prep for this first market, but sadly, I dropped my external hard drive from 6 feet in the air. I don't want to explain how that happened. And it is not working. So hopefully I can get that fixed, because it has so much footage on there, not only for YouTube, but also videos from my trip to New Zealand and Australia, and also basically all of my photos since like 2015. So that would be really sad if I lost all of that. But let's get on with my experience with the market. This market was actually several weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago. And this was held in a little like city hall type of center. Oh, it's called City Commerce. And it was a fall festival and barbecue competition. First of all, we got there before it started, but late to check in. It was a nice market. My friends from church actually ended up coming. I really appreciated that, and they bought a pumpkin. I don't really have a lot to say about it. It went pretty close to as well as my first ever market. I'll tell you the totals at the end. It wasn't a fantastic market, but I still made a profit. Not many people bought from me, but I did notice that the bee keychains sold out. I only brought 2 of them, but I definitely want to bring more of the smaller items next time. They were the only $5 items I brought, and those usually do sell pretty well. So next time I will bring more $5 items, or at least plan to. And I was very surprised that the chickens and octos didn't sell super well. Like, I sold a couple, but it could also be that I didn't have many transactions. But I would say chickens were still a top seller for me. I did like that there was barbecue there. Hayden has been saying that he has been missing barbecue. So he was really excited about the barbecue. How many times can I say? He has been really wanting barbecue, so that was perfect for him. I didn't participate in the taste testing. I got to try from 2 trucks because Hayden and I got food from different places. I wish I would have gotten to try more of the food trucks. I do have a standout customer. I think I'm going to do this every vlog now. I kind of talk about my customers in every vlog, but I think I'm gonna have a standout customer segment. So the standout customer today, she was an older lady who also crochets and who wants to try amigurumi, but she's having a hard time getting the hang of it. And so I was basically encouraging her to try and maybe start with like chickens or octos or something that are pretty simple to make, and giving her some advice and tips. But she was talking our ear off the whole time, and I enjoyed it because I haven't talked to people in a long time. Like, that sounds bad to say, but in New Zealand, like, people don't just come up to you and talk. Like in the South, people will just have a conversation. Strangers will have a conversation with you. In New Zealand, people like to keep to themselves. They barely even wave to you on the street. Like, it's very different. So I also didn't know many people in New Zealand, so I was lacking the social interaction. So it was nice to have some social interaction at this market. That's one of the things I enjoy. I thought I was an introvert, but after doing markets, I don't know if it's because it's a special interest, hobby, whatever, but my extroverted side shines through. So I enjoyed talking to her. She talked about her grandkids and I talked about my niece and nephew, and yeah, it was a fun conversation. Yeah, that's the standout customer. I wouldn't actually call her a customer because she didn't buy anything, but it was a nice conversation. But now it's time for what I sold. Do you enjoy my big foot? Nope. I sold 2 bee keychains for $5, 3 octos for $10, 1 pumpkin for $10, 1 chick for $10, 2 chickens for $15, 1 squid for $15, 1 duck snuggler for $25, and that gives me a total of $145. Now, my expenses were the booth fee, which was $50. I think it was actually closer to $60 because they had transaction fees. And then I bought some tablecloths that were, I think, $20. I'm just gonna say that. So 60 plus 20 is 80. I bought a couple more things for my shop, but I don't really count material costs in this because I include them in the price of my stuff. So I don't know. I don't, it would be too tedious to count every single like material cost. So I'm just including like display things and market fees mostly. So $145 minus $80 in expenses would leave me with, I believe, a $65 profit. I'll correct the math if it's wrong. And that is it for this market vlog. I have some exciting news. I finally got some rabbits. If you saw my video from a few weeks ago, then you know I have been wanting rabbits for a really long time and I've been doing so much research, and I finally adopted a bonded pair, 2 rabbits, 1 boy, 1 girl. Yes, they're fixed. Don't have to worry about surprise babies. But if you're interested in rabbit content, let me know. And let me know if you'd like to see it on this channel or if I should just make them a separate channel. I kind of like when people have separate animal channels because if I feel like crafting one day, I can go to one channel. If I feel like watching animal videos another day, I can go to another channel. So I like having that option, and I know what content I'm getting on each channel. So let me know what I should do, or if you don't have a preference, because if you don't have a preference, that also helps me. I haven't named them yet, but that's the boy. Their original names are Bunny and Clyde. I'm gonna change those. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more crafty content from me, including market vlogs, market prep, and potential rabbit vlogs, maybe? Or let me know if I should do a separate channel, like I said. But yeah, stay creative.